Dear Diary, what is a bokoblin? Ever since we began our journey, I've pondered this question, and while we've managed to defeat who knows how many of them, I still feel no closer to the answer. Regardless of where they come from, they are often causing trouble, and it has become our job to put an end to their shenanigans, which brings us to today's episode. Today, we take to Lurelin Village. I remember this little resort town from the first time we visited it in Breath of the Wild, and have never forgotten its lovely charm. However, it would appear that things in Lurelin may have gone south, and so it's time to see how we can potentially turn the page on this horror story. Thanks to everyone that continues to show love and support to this series. I am having an absolute blast exploring the many nooks and crannies of Hyrule. Thank you for being a part of it. Without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom, part 17. Never did I think we'd say that. Nor did I think that we would be 17 parts into the series and still have so much to do. But I'm still having a blast. I'm still loving exploring every nook and cranny that Hyrule has to offer. And as you can see, we've uncovered a lot. We've done a lot. We've explored a lot. And the best part about this is that there is still so much to do. And so today, we're going to head to Lurelin Village, which I believe is down here, right? Yeah, this is a village I've been wanting to go and check out. A little resort town in southern Hyrule that is said to have some pretty cool stuff here. If anything, probably one of the most interesting villages in all of the game. And so we're going to check that out. We're going to do some exploring, probably do some shrines. There's always shrines to do. And we'll see where we go from there. But I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out, for watching the series, for supporting the series. It means we're more than words can possibly express. But I see with this gathering pirates, is this a side quest? Oh, here it is. Aya's worried about a group of monsters in North Akkala Beach. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, we picked this up on our way to, I want to say we picked this up on our way to the Akkala building, or the old Akkala research lab, which was somewhere around here. And so might be a good chance for us to warm up a bit. And while we head in that direction, we can bask in the beautiful glow of the Akkala region. I mean, look at this. One of my favorite parts about every new episode that we've done in this series is the beautiful descent into the lovely fields of Hyrule. I never get tired of it. Actually, can I blow these leaves away? Because I have this. Which seems kind of silly that we can't, but anyway. Yeah. Look at us. Look pretty cool. Some of the coolest drip in the game. All right. And our 5th Korok seed. Now, as you can imagine, there is a lot that still remains to be explored in this game, and a lot that I hope to find. And so, as we head to Lurelin Village, we will likely be distracted more times than we can count with shrines and Korok seeds and a number of other items. And so I honestly look forward to all of that. All right, looks like we're almost there. I think it's this way. Oh yeah, it is on the map too. Some of my favorite moments within Tears of the Kingdom revolve around mindless exploration. And in many ways, that's some of the best stuff in this game. Also, the randomness of this experience. You fell for the oldest trick in the book. Your life ends today. Oh, is it a trap? Holy. Oh, he's good. He's good, but we're better. Wow. They actually ambushed us. I was not expecting that. But luckily for us, we did get one of the coolest looking swords. Well, it's definitely seen better days, but I would still say that this is probably my favorite. The Gloom Sword. Now that is a clean looking weapon. All right. There it is. Now it's surprising that they've just kind of stayed out there. I wonder what they're waiting for. You know what? It doesn't even matter. The rain will perfectly conceal our movements as we infiltrate these invaders. All right. Was there anything here? No, we probably could use another. Probably could use another hammer. You never know. All right, this should be a pretty good jumping off spot for here. Oh, another Korok seed. Who would have thought? I don't know why I always act so surprised coming across these. Surprised that didn't work. Definitely feels like it's it. Interesting. Maybe it's... All right, this one's kind of embarrassing. I can't believe I feel like I probably had it and then I just made it worse. Don't worry, we'll just cut this part out. I really feel like this is it. I'm so confused. Yeah, this is weird. This one is not. It's usually so much easier to figure out than this. I think it'll bother me to no end that that isn't the solution. You know, honestly, I don't even know if it's worth it. It's just one Korok seed. However, there is a part of me that can't possibly forgive myself for not figuring this out. You know what? Forget it. I don't even care. We'll come back to it later. All right, here we go. This feels like one of the most interesting areas I think we've come across. This is probably the furthest out into the water we've come in the game, and it's just such a unique space. It's a pirate ship. Like, that is pretty cool. Now, luckily for us, it doesn't seem like we need to make it all the way there. I mean, it would be nice, but... Actually, I take it back. We can make it. We've successfully infiltrated the pirate ship. All right, I take it back. That didn't last very long. We were spotted by the birds. All right, well. Unfortunately, this is just how it goes. Probably should switch to a better weapon. Perfect. Dude, this is a full-on Pirates of the Caribbean kind of ship battle. It kind of reminds me of the days of playing Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. I miss those days. Holy moly, what did we just get hit by? Wow, whatever it is, it completely tanked our health. Get rid of some of these other things. Oh wow, I didn't realize it could do that. It combined the ability of what we had before. Nice. Wait, do we not have a shield out? There we go. And we will take this treasure. Ooh, a sapphire. I was actually just wondering how we were going to get our hands on more money. Doesn't seem like there's many ore as there were in the first game. So I actually have felt like we were struggling for rupees. more than we have in the past. All right, before we go take on that bigger boss over there, figure we would grab all that we can from here. Oh, you know what I just realized? I just realized I put a cannon on this shield and not what we actually wanted. We actually wanted a rocket. And I think I'll save it. Save it for a special occasion. All right. Looks like this is our end. I love this though. This is pretty cool. Just this whole epic pirate fight. Now I could just go in there and just completely attempt to destroy everything, but that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Well, I wonder why this just leads into the water. We'll do the jump from here. See, do we have anything? We don't have any bomb arrows either. We are low, low, low. It would appear that it is time to fight for our lives. I always love fighting these bigger ones. Holy, the reach on that thing. Yes, this does seem like the perfect time to pick up items. Man, we really don't have a whole lot of... I mean, we do have... Actually, we do have... I think this one's dangerous because it has such insane reach. Man, we really might need to go to the depths. Wow, we legit hit into the fire. Surprised I missed. All right, I won't lie to you. That was not a smooth battle at all. We didn't go in with the right weapons. I didn't realize we had so few bomb arrows. And so that actually ended up hurting us quite a bit. But all the same, we still got it done. And that's all that matters. A win is a win. All right, so let's drop a few things. I want to upgrade this electric Lysel horn. Maybe I'll try one of those. Bet you that would be pretty good. Let me get an electric Lysel spear. And then this rock sledge, we'll drop that. And then maybe we'll put on something a bit stronger. This Captain 3 construct horn plus 25 probably would be better on something that actually is a Zonai weapon, but we do have these other pieces as well. This one plus 27, it's not bad. All right, that'll do. That'll do. Got a couple strong weapons on us. Feeling good about that. All right, we got it done. All right, let's see what's in this treasure. Hopefully it's something good. This was the first kind of... I've never done anything like that before. At least that I remember. We haven't had any sort of battle like that. And a blue Phoenix hammer. Also, it's already a fused weapon. I guess we'll take that. We'll take it over what we have, I suppose. All right, and it seems like that's it. I mean, we got pretty tore up there, though. I'm not gonna lie. I won't stop for 1 second and say that that battle was pretty. It was pretty ugly, but all the same, we managed to come out on top. Now, did we miss anything from the first area? Looks like we might have missed a couple of boxes. This is a cool little area, though. Wow, a steel Lysel bow. This bow is wielded by Lysels who are expert marksmen. The metal that reinforces much of the weapon adds some additional weight, but offers heightened durability. Oh, I guess we can get rid of one of these demon bows. I'm going to put one in our new home as kind of a display. And then, well, we definitely don't need 3. All right. Wow, there's a whole shrine over there too. Wow. Let's go check it out. I mean, while we're over here. I'm just gonna pick it up. I was just nervous we'd accidentally blow ourselves up. You're a mighty porgy. Alright, well, I know this isn't necessary. It feels like the perfect opportunity to try to create maybe a hovercraft, or I think we had a couple of other vehicles. Well, maybe we didn't. There's a couple others that I thought I had created. Like this one, just a simple cart. Easy enough to create. I might have, but maybe I didn't save it. All right, something simple like that. I feel like we'll get the job done. And while this shrine isn't necessarily that far, seems pretty cool. Wait, what is that? Wait, there's a stone talus over here. Beautiful. All right. We do love collecting loot. I feel like we should go fight the Stone Talus, though. I feel like this is the only way that we're getting any sort of like, I don't know what you call them, like, you know, gems, minerals, whatever. And so it feels like we should take advantage of it. Actually, we're just going to make this easy on ourselves. Probably we'll use maybe a spring. I don't actually use a whole lot of these anymore. It could be a good idea. Can I actually ascend one of these? I can't, right? I can't believe he still hit us. Absolutely bonkers. And if he hit us from there, I would have called baloney on that. I think this is why I use spears now. Spears would definitely be able to get that. Right before we get zapped. All right, so see, we got all these gemstones. Opal, we got some amber. Definitely need amber for a few upgrades. Let's see, I want to keep the spear, so I don't want to attach it to that. I mean, maybe we could attach it to the gloom sword. I suppose we could just put it on this. A rare stone Talus sledge. It's pretty cool. All right. Well, I would say all things considered, it was worth the detour. And we get to check out the beach a little bit. Oh man, what I wouldn't give to have a bomb arrow right now. I really need those key swings and the eyes. Specifically the eyes. All right, let's see what's down here. All right, we got some eyeballs. Definitely need more than that. I forgot they can't swim. Maybe he's gone. Oh, brother. I really wanted one of those fairies. I dropped my bow. Yeah, this one is definitely serious. All right, there's still one we could grab. I'll take it over nothing. There we go. Oh my goodness. I was worried we weren't going to get it. At least we can get one of them. All right, a couple bright bloom seeds, a hardy truffle as well. Beautiful. I think we were pretty close to getting I think we needed like 4, it might have been 4 more of the bubble gems for the pants. So hopefully we can get that set soon, because definitely one of my favorite looking sets that I've seen in a while. All right, another royal halberd. Although now decayed, this spear was once given to knights who guarded critical areas of Hyrule Castle. It enables a powerful flurry rush during a perfect dodge. All right, we'll take it. Maybe we'll find something useful to attach to it. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any grip. That was unexpected. And an opal as a reward. And to think I used to scoff at getting opals and things. Now I realize that those are some of the most valuable things we can get. Was definitely more valuable things for sure, but wow, and of course, who should block our path but a giant behemoth? Well, there is a bomb flower over there. Nope, we messed up. We messed up. A black Phoenix. Well, I think we should just use the most powerful stuff that we have. Maybe... I guess we could probably use this. It's actually not bad. All right, that actually worked out. That actually worked out. I thought it was going to be a lot tougher. and a royal bow. In the past, the king of Hyrule presented this bow to only the most talented archers in the land. Its combat capabilities are as impressive as its extravagant design. Oh, let's take a look at this. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. That is actually kind of stunning. And it's not often you find a weapon that's been untouched by the calamity. Or the upheaval, or whatever we call it now. Phoenix guts. A giant smelly phoenix organ of unknown function. Upon close inspection, it appears to be quivering. It can be used to make an elixir, but some say it has other uses as well. What would the other uses be for this? I honestly couldn't tell you. Roasted bird drumstick, nice. And a black phoenix horn, a horn wrapped in dangerous debris. It's easy to work with and greatly increases the attack power of a weapon when attached. Cook it with a critter to make an elixir. That's pretty cool. Oh, and a busted royal broadsword. A sword gifted to accomplished knights by the royal family. Crafted for sword masters, it increases the power of the flurry rush during a perfect dodge. I guess we'll take it. We might as well take the royal claymore as well. However, I'm not really sure. I don't know. I'm gonna drop the magic rod because I just don't think I'm gonna use it. I mean, it seems cool, but probably never gonna get any use out of it. All right, we're definitely gonna have to make a trip to the. Is that a bomb flower? No. Definitely gonna have to make a trip to the depths. We seriously need bomb flowers. Now, where does this take us? How did we end up over here? And we never found the bubble gem. Oh, what is this? Wow, are you serious? What is it doing there? Okay, well, trying to get that is going to be nigh impossible. I can't even get the angle on it. It's almost like it knows. All right, you know what? We do have other means. Now we could always, I just don't know what ascending would do if it would send us past it. So should be a clear shot from here. Perfect. I didn't mean to dog it like that. That's actually pretty aggressive, but it had to be done. We got 3 bubble gems. I think we needed 5 total. What is this? Lomei Labyrinth Island. All right, well, while we certainly didn't come here for whatever this is, I feel like the cave naturally took us here. We might as well check it out. Let's see where it leads us. I love unexpected discoveries. What the heck? Whoa. All right. This area is kind of strange. Nope. Nope. Not these things again. Why does this always happen? They show up at the worst times. All right, we're gonna have to move pretty quickly. This is, I just like don't like being trapped with these things. really don't like being trapped with these things. They stress me out. I didn't mean to use that. Oh no, it's a wet wall? Oh my gosh, I gotta be careful. I didn't realize that wall was wet. Oh, it crosses over. Wow, it can grab Tulin. I didn't even realize it could do that. As long as it doesn't grab us, just stay right there, brother. Stay right there. We don't want any trouble. Oh my gosh, it just keeps coming. Brother, you gotta chill. I don't know at this rate if there is any beating it. Unless we were to just slow-mo. Try to stop it from regrowing. That was a lot of arrows, though, that we just spent. Whoa, what is that? He's got a club this time. No, sir. No, sir. You have to take the fight to us in an open field. Oh my gosh, he just kicked us. The disrespect. The disrespect is crazy. What is the one that gave us increased flurry rush? I think it was this, right? Any other thing improve flurry rush? Oh, this one's not bad. It doesn't seem like it did that much. Bring it on, brother. I can't believe he still got us. The nerve on this guy. Okay, well. This is like being up in the fourth quarter. And then all of a sudden the team makes a resurgence. All right. Well, that was stressful. Especially with the hands. Holy moly. And a gloom club. A metal stick filled with madness and symbolic of doom. Its forceful strike can smash an object to pieces. Its gloom will gradually wear down the body of the wielder. Wow, how massive is this thing? Holy moly. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. It actually looks really cool though. Look at those spikes on it. That is nutty. All right, this one's definitely going in the display case. I don't know if we could use this one. I mean, base of 50 is awesome, but it just looks too good. All right. Well, we managed to get out of there, which I would say is a win. I don't even know how we got here, but I'll take it. And all that for a big battery. All right, let's see where some of these other ones go. Like this obviously goes into there's a hole. There's a cage there. All right, let's... I guess we'll just ascend and see what's up in the next floor. I guess they call it a labyrinth for a reason. Are we outside? Oh, we are. Let's see what's over there. I just realized too, that the music is the same as like the Korok Forest. It's got that kind of mystery tone to it. What are these tree nuts? These acorns. Oh, look at this. All right, this must be the start, like where we're supposed to start from. It's engraved with ancient Zora text. You can't make out what it says, of course. Research log day 1. It took us 2 days to reach this isolated island. Though the ruins stood before us, we were too exhausted to explore. Though weary, Tora was able to decipher the Zonai writing on the stone slab. The dragon ring slumbers in the labyrinth's depths. Wake it, and ye shall receive due compensation. While this translation provided me with renewed vigor, Toro shortly thereafter fell ill with fatigue. After seeing him off on his way home, I swore to tackle the ruins myself. The acorns and nuts I prepared to mark the path should see to it that I do not get lost inside. Though I am alone, I need to work hard enough for both Toro and myself. Wow, so I'm glad we didn't just pick up all of those, because that would have been a problem. So perhaps this will lead us directly to where we want to go. All right, here we go. It's taken everything in me to not pick those up. It's a force of habit. It is a force of habit for me to pick up the items. If I see an item, I must grab it. All right, so that's just a random ditch. I have no idea which way we're going, but that's why we follow the tree nuts. Wow, this really is a labyrinth. Holy moly. This actually stresses me out. I'm not a fan of random mazes or areas that I don't have a clear understanding of where to go. They all look the same. Let's see. I mean, I guess as long as you follow the tree nuts, you probably should be fine, but... Also wanted to see if there's any chest around here. Feels like a space like this would be ripe with treasure. I think it's a smart idea to leave a trail though, especially in a place like this. We're just following the path. All right, maybe we came across something, perhaps? I think we're still going the right way. Is that the same one? Did we just use this one? Oh, nice. So there was a chest here, at least one. A mighty Zonite shield. A shield used by Zonite made of Zonite. It is very durable and draws on its energy to more efficiently use an attached Zonite device. I really like those shields. I mean, we've got quite a few of them now, but they're really useful. Research log day 2. I walk carefully, avoiding the stirring gloom. Just one touch and it will invade the body in the blink of an eye. It was a wise decision to send Toru home. Allowing him to continue our trek in his condition may have proved fatal. But what exactly is this strange gloom? More importantly, have they found the princess and her swordsman, who delved beneath Hyrule Castle to investigate it? I can only pray for their safety. Oh, don't worry, brother. Don't worry, brother. Things went much worse than you could have expected. We lost an arm, you know? So, there's that. But we did get this cool, like, mechanized arm. Very, very full metal alchemist, you know? Curious what that is. I don't think this is on the path, but I just want to see. A strong Zonite longsword. Now, is it worth grabbing? I don't really have a whole lot that I'd want to get rid of, but I could drop that. Wait, what? Why won't it let me drop it? Oh, it's weird. So this one is a strong Zonite longsword. Now, do we have anything that we of Zonite origin that we could attach it to? Oh, we got this one. I guess we could. Might be helpful to have the right weapon out. Alright, so that gave us +5. Pretty cool. Definitely looks nice. You know me, I'm not the biggest fan of heavy weapons. Nice. It's crazy that you can take a weapon like the spear that we just had, which only had +15, and you can turn that into something that's actually pretty deadly if you attach the right item to it. Or really just attach anything strong enough. Alright, we gotta be getting somewhere, right? I mean, this is excessive. Alright. We did something. Oh my gosh, there's a shrine in here. That's awesome. Alright, let's read the third one. Research log day 3. My searching has finally led me to a Zonite relic. I must hurry back and tell Taru all about it. Though I must admit my curiosity remains piqued. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready to leave these ruins. For instance, I can see a lower level from this room. Just how is one supposed to reach it? All right, well, let's do the shrine, and then I guess we'll try to figure out what other mysteries remain within this labyrinth. What I think is so cool, though, is that this whole thing has led us... Like, the whole... I mean, we were just exploring a cave. And somehow, some way, it has led us to this whole underground labyrinth. Which is pretty cool. All right. So that brings us to a grand total of 3 light blessings. And I'll turn my camera off just so you guys can see exactly where our stats are at for some of our items. You all are free to pause it. I know that went kind of quick. I just want to give you all at least one chance going forward to be able to take a look at where our stats are, our ammo, our lights of blessing, and all that stuff. For you who conquered this labyrinth of the land, I, the ruler of dragons, have unlocked a door. Find it on the south side of the labyrinth of the sky. Wait, what? How do we get up there? Oh. No, but really, how do we... So it seems like we unlocked this door. Now, was there a way to unlock the one down there? Well, there's apparently one in the sky. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe we just need to... I don't know. The closest one is this tower. I don't know if that's going to get us there, though. We'd probably have to take a boat or something, or take a plane. Maybe we could make one. But now I'm just curious, was there something down below that would open that bottom gate? I'm just going to go check. Because we were down here. We fought the thing. There didn't seem to be any sort of... Yeah, there didn't seem to be any sort of anything. So I would assume that if there was, it would have been like here. But it doesn't seem like it opened up this gate, so... All right, let's fast travel here. I'm actually curious about this. I know this is a bit of a detour. We said we were going to go to Lurelin Village, which we definitely will. But now that we've kind of stumbled upon this mystery, I feel like we got to just ride the wave, right? I don't know. It's just too interesting to pass up. All right, so where would the sky be? Right over there. So we probably could get there. Have we done this one? Oh, we have. I mean, I guess we could have just, you know what I mean? We could have just fast traveled there, but that's okay. We should still be able to make it. And then from there, we can go across. That's not good. Somehow, some way, we managed to make it. by some unforeseen miracle. Oh, there's fairies here too. Huh. Given the fact that we don't have Mipha's Grace. Really? Given the fact that we don't have Mipha's Grace, it seems really wise to get our hands on at least a couple fairies that we can they can save our lives. So this whole area we've never done, but we're gonna have to save that for another time. I really just want to see what's going on here. Now, I don't know if we could make it from here. I mean, I hope that we can. And it's absolutely bananas that we could see the whole shrine or the whole labyrinth from down there. Wow. I don't know, there is a part of me that wonders if we'd be closer from there than we would be to try to get there from here. But we're going to try to do it. I mean, I'm going to try to go to the other side. Kind of want to use, what was the one that we made? Yeah, this one's kind of our go-to. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely closer. If we tried to go straight from here, from where we were to there, it would not be good. Wow. This thing, I guess the problem with it is that it eats up, really does eat up our energy. I don't know. I suppose while we're here, I guess we could just do this. As much as I want to stay on task, I can't ignore discovery. Beautiful. Now, what does this one do? That's all it did? It just activated that? The Sky Mine. You know, most of those just work off default. Am I supposed to shoot this up? I don't know. It probably has something to do with this, right? Well, at least we get the fast travel point. And another Seek the Crystal quest. Holy moly, it is way up there. They couldn't make it easy for us. Yeah, we definitely need more Zonai charges as well. I see another trip to the depths in our future. Alright, so this one gave us time bombs, homing carts, hydrants, and hoverstones. None of which we really need, so. Curious what this is for. was interesting. So it really just shoots it at the wall. Oh, it shoots us way higher. Holy moly. Alright, we probably could take that up to the sky. Or it looks like we have the chance to take it higher. Yeah, it looks like this is the next one. Wow, this is kind of cool. So looks like we weren't really pushing ourselves in the right direction though. And this is probably going to get us killed. Can I move this? Probably too far. Alright, that'll do. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, it's up here. Oh, we are very high up. I don't think we got anything. I mean, I guess we could use this. I love the look of this weapon, though. Look at that chain ball. Epic. All right. So it looks like we could just drop it from here. We could. Is it risky? For sure. And we could come back up and finish this other part. So I know we've already done this area. We've done this one as well. We'll get to that. We've done this. All right. Cool. Got to use the stickers.
Yep.
All right. Let's hope this doesn't mess up. Oh, perfect. Unfortunate.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised that that didn't roll off the cliff. I feel like it totally could have. All right. That one wasn't so bad. I was expecting much worse. That actually ended up being pretty decent. All right, Rahu's blessing. Ooh, a ruby. All right. Not bad. I mean, all things considered, this actually turned out pretty well. All right, and I'll give you all a second chance in case you missed it the first time to see our stats, where we've got for our inventory stuff, rupees and all that. I know it doesn't give you too long to take a look at it, but hopefully it helps for anybody interested in, you know, where we're at in our journey. All right, so boy, does this thing launch you. I mean, that's pretty cool. I really thought that that was going to be one of those chasing quests. Like you're at a skydive. Perfect. All right, 6 Korok seeds in hand. I got turned around there for a second. Look how far we could still see. Look how much is still out there. I mean, this is just a remarkably beautiful game in every way. All right, so now we need to check this one out. And maybe there's an old map here or something. It feels like there's always something pretty good in these. All right, so we've been here. Wow, so do they really want you to... They really do. They want you to bring one of those cubes all the way over here. I have no idea how you would even go about doing that. There's a couple cubes that we saw. I don't know if it was here. Yeah, it looked like a couple were here. So it looks like we really want to shoot one up this way, which is just bananas. But it looks like we also need to get rid of one of these. We really need to get rid of that. Otherwise we won't be able to make it. It doesn't seem that high up, but for some reason we still can't reach it, which I think is just bananas. Absolutely bananas. Oh, it really won't move. Is there any other way? Surprising that we can reach it with this end. I'm just gonna move it out of the way manually. Alright, that should get it. Looks like it gives us a few tries at it too. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way we just did that first try. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Oh, so it's turning. So it looks like it'll always be turning. I was curious if we could stop it. Looks like we're not supposed to. But how do we get out of here now? Oh, this is weird. Okay, so it looks like we just send on out of there. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna check it out from this angle. Can we stop it? No, that would be crazy. Wow, we totally James Bond our way in there. That was not supposed to work, but I'll take it. And the Zonite Shin Guards. Shin Guards forged of Zonite. Wearing them awakens the magic of their creators, improving efficiency for Zonite devices. Wow. That's sick. Oh, look at these shorts. Clean. Wow, so Zonite devices would work better. Man, there's so many armor sets that we found between the Sheik's mask and the Zonai set. I mean, even this minor set. Luckily, we just so happen to find all three pieces pretty easily, but there's a lot of other sets that, man, they really, they got you wanting to hunt for the other pieces because just the utility of some of them is just out of this world. All right, let's go see about this other room. Which should be over there. In fact, we probably could launch from here. I don't know if it'll let us, but wow, it really does. And what a pretty cool story. The time we launched off one of the Death Stars and made our way to the top of the cube. And you really can't make this stuff up. And there's one all the way over there. I think is there not a third one? I think I've only ever seen two. To be honest, even from where we were, it feels like it potentially might be too far. Which absolutely blows my mind. I think we'll still make it, but yeah, it looks like there's a shrine down there too. Yeah, even if it doesn't last, we should still be able to get there. It just feels a lot farther than potentially it is. Yeah, we should be good now. Oh, it's 0G. Holy moly. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, so while we're here, I guess we'll just grab this shrine because honestly, I don't know. I don't know why we wouldn't. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, this one's affected by it too. Courage to jump. Wow. Man, this game really never ceases to amaze me. No matter what it is, it feels like we're constantly just being introduced to something new and something that makes the game constantly feel fresh. And I know we were likely supposed to take... We were supposed to take the car, weren't we? And ironically enough, I actually messed that up big time. But now we're kind of roaming by foot. It was either that or jump in the lava, which, you know, wasn't really trying to do. If we jump from here, I just kind of want to see, would we end up back at the start? Okay, that's actually good. That's actually what we want. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I guess we're... Look at that. Look at that. Almost got us. And another mighty Zonite shield. We don't seem to have enough of those already. Well, that's unfortunate. But this whole area is awesome. This might be one of the cooler ones we've done. I'm assuming we're gonna need these rockets for the jump, for the big epic finale. And while it may be totally unnecessary, we're putting all these rockets on there. We're gonna put all the rockets on because the more rockets, the better. We're shooting for the moon. All right, well, I need it to at least be even. Here, it's a little better. All right, here we go. Oh, epic indeed. Epic indeed. All right. That was pretty cool. I think in terms of the shrines, that may have been potentially one of the more epic ones that we've encountered. You know, and honestly, I got to give credit to the devs for the shrines in this game. I mean, I think there's only been a couple that have really stumped us, but for the most part, I've actually enjoyed many of the shrines. They haven't just felt like a thing to do. They've actually felt like a thing I want to do, which I think is pretty good. It feels like there's a good variety of interesting challenges. To you who set foot in my labyrinth in the sky, I offer a test of wisdom. 4 terminals are hidden in this maze. Activate them all. They couldn't just give it to us, huh? There had to be a trial. There's always a trial. Oh, wow. Except this one is not your typical trial at all. This one is in 0G. Holy moly. The beautiful thing is about this, it feels like we have such great maneuverability with this outfit on. Like, insanely good. Like, we're just zooming through. All right, we'll have to really... Not sure where... Oh, wow. At least it tells us where they are. That's super helpful. Imagine having to just find this on your own. That would have been a whole lot. Instead, I'm basically just using the map, not even really looking at Link at all. All right, there's one. All right, so let's see. Zooming our way across. It's like you could, I guess, use your glider. I just feel like I'm able to zoom a lot quicker with the other way. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, we do have so much better maneuverability. I love this outfit. It's easily one of my favorites. All right, looks like there's another one pretty close. Looks like it might be over there. Curious how they would want us to get to this one. Alright, so I can't go that way. Try to go this way. We get stuck by the gate. Could continue this way. Holy moly, we got to the second one. Oh man, some of these, like, getting to some of them is actually really tough. Tougher than I thought they would be. That one was a doozy. We just had to basically go all the way around. So now we got the two in the front. All right, so here we are. Kind of back where we began. Now looks like there is a way. So I wonder if this is an entrance. And that would get us over on this side. So I wonder if I go back this way. And if we were to take this right here. So it looks like we can. Then we take this path, we go over. So this is where we got stuck again. So this is a gate, so we can't go that way. This is an underneath path. Takes us back to where we were. I'm just gonna do this side over here first. So it looks like right, so this is an area. So it looks like we can go this way. Let's see if this actually gets us there. So it's kind of a way around. Looks like there's another way to get over there. Number 3. All right. On to the last one. And a big battery. Alright, so this kind of gets us back to the start where we began, but it seems like it also could be our way into the final one. Just need to figure out how to get around. Seems like there might be a way here. I don't think we can use Zonai devices here, but I'm actually really curious. Can we bypass essentially this whole thing? I feel like this would be way too easy. It'd be way too easy, but we're gonna try it anyway. Look at all this. Holy moly. Oh man, can we actually do this? Seems like it's supposed to be here. Man, totally worth it. Totally worth it. Because this one was going to be a doozy to figure out. All right, so takes us back to where we began. Oh wow, so the wind just takes us up now. Are there any chests up here? Kind of seems crazy that there wouldn't be anything, not a single item up here at all. Interesting. You who have traversed this maze, mark well my words. I have pulled apart the bars in the labyrinth of this land that obstructed your path below ground. From high above to far below, prove your courage by diving into the depths of the earth. The final way shall open to you. Wow, so the path is open now. I mean, this view is awesome, though. You really can't ask for much better than this. But here we go. Holy moly, look at this. We're actually doing it. We're diving all between this, all 3 levels. Oh my gosh, are you serious? That's sick. Holy moly, and we somehow ended up down here. Oh, I'm glad we didn't try to keep going because we would have ran straight into these grates. That's pretty cool. Okay, we don't have 0G anymore. Now, what is that? Oh my gosh, it's a Zonite 3. Didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming. A 3 is bananas. Oh, that's not good. Wow, I need like switches every time we look at them. And then moves accordingly. Of course he does. Nice work, Lurelin. He was stunned for about 2 seconds. Oh, this one is legit. I don't know if we fought a Construct 3. I think we have, but I think we have. And of course, he decides to choose this moment to be difficult. But so are we. Holy moly. That was quite awesome. Quite awesome. Alright, do we have anything that we can tack this onto? I guess we could put it on the Gloom Spear. Although I will be honest, I really like this spear and I don't want to put anything else on it. But unfortunately, we don't have any other items. I mean, unless we use the Gloom Sword, which I don't really want to use. I could get rid of this electric Lysol. Not really that. Way better. Way better. Alright, that was cool. So that basically just opens up this area down here and we can fight another construct. You who have traversed this labyrinth of the depths. The trial was a test of your talents. In overcoming it, you have shown yourself to be strong of body, skill, and mind. And my name is the ruler of dragons. I commend your achievement and offer a fitting reward. Armor, wreath, and other worldly evil, hidden away since days of old. Take it now. Oh, new armor? Oh, heck yeah, we'll take it. Absolutely. And the Lomei Labyrinth Island Prophecy complete. The Evil Spirit Armor. Some believe this armor is inspirited by a malevolent entity. It is a rather rare find. Oh, this is sick. What? Oh, not the abs on the thing. That, holy moly, this is dope. All right. Well, that was certainly something. Did the gate open over here? All right, so it looks like the gate does open. So now we're fully able to... I don't know if this opens up to any other parts of the depths or if this is just kind of its own separate thing, but I mean, even if it is, this is pretty cool. Wow. So it just opens up to us being in the depths. And a soldier foreblade, a powerful large sword used by the Zonai and made of Zonai. It resonates with attached Zonai devices to greatly increase its attack power. Oh, so now we're just outside. That is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, and then there's a light route right here. Brilliant. This is actually brilliant. I mean, to think that such a simple discovery as a cave would have led us to this whole labyrinth, which would have led us to multiple levels, which would have led to a boss fight and an interesting piece of armor. I mean, that's as good as it gets. Wow, to think that's all the way out here too. Wow. That's pretty cool. I mean, this whole thing was epic. That was epic, but we got a job to do. I know we came here for as much as I want to continue to explore the depths, we haven't even done the thing that we came here to do, which was essentially to do the Lurelin Village. Or at least check it out. I mean, we haven't really even been here. But that whole detour ended up being well worth the effort. All right, to Lurelin Village, which I want to say is over this way. Yeah. Must be right down there. Nice. Got ourselves another star fragment. And here it is, Lurelin Village. Oh my gosh, there's another boat here. It's so ironic that we started today's episode taking on that pirate boat, when the entire time there was another pirate boat here. It seems like Lurelin Village has been taken hostage, and we must do something. Oh my gosh, look at these guys. Hello, hello. They've destroyed the village. It's ruined. No way, we're getting close with all those monsters around. Why do I get the feeling we're being watched? Ah, were you planning to visit Lurelin Village? You might want to make other plans if you value your life. Not to ruin your travel plans, but as head of the village, it's my duty to protect locals and visitors alike. It might be difficult to see in the dark, but monsters have taken over the village. I don't know if they're after food or supplies or what have you, but the minute they arrived, they started acting like they own the place. By some bit of luck, everyone from the village managed to escape in one piece. But with their homes destroyed and nowhere to live, well, the villagers have scattered to the four winds. If only those monsters weren't there. Master Builder that I am, I'd have those buildings fixed up in a jiffy. There's certainly been an increase in monsters lately. I wonder if it's because of the upheaval. And they seem so more aggressive too. I never thought they'd be bold enough to launch an attack from the sea. They're behaving just like pirates. As long as even a single one of them remains, it's too dangerous to go anywhere near the village. Ruffian-infested village. All right. Let's do the shrine because priorities. And then we will take to the streets or to the sea and battle a couple of pirate ruffians. You know, there's a lot of quests or a lot of shrines that I've come across that really want Link to be naked. And I have to ask about that, you know? It feels like that happens a lot. All right, we're jumping on. We need that bow. We need all of those items. Of course, they would be shooting shock arrows. Why would you use anything else? Yes, brother, get shocked. Get shocked, get destroyed, absolutely. Is there anything we can... Barrel sledge? Perfect. Oh, those don't do anything at all. I was hoping there was something in them. There is not. I was really hoping that would fall in the water. Oh, this will help. Yes, we will take all this loot. Thank you so much. What? All right, this one's not playing around. even think about it. Oh my gosh, imagine we died right there. Can you imagine? Yes, perfect. Holy moly. All right. That one actually got a little dicey there for a second. But there's nothing a nice bow won't do for us. All right, let's get out of here. The Captain 4 Reaper, a powerful sword used by Zonai and made of Zonite. It resonates with attached Zonai devices to greatly increase attack power. I guess we'll get rid of this one. Pretty good weapons that we're finding in some of these shrines lately. Like actually, like really good stuff. All right, bringing our grand total to 6. Beautiful. All right, we're actually making really good progress now. Time to take on a few pirates. Now we could assess the area. See what pirates are around. See which ones we could take out stealthily. Or we could fully launch an all-out frontal assault on them. Which also seems like a lot of fun. This is also one of those rare occasions where bomb arrows would really help right now. But we are where we are. We will do with it what we have to. They'll never see us coming. Not in their dreams. He's so confused. He's like, what is that? I'm getting absolutely destroyed. That you are, brother. That you are. And a silver Lysel horn. Oh, this one looks sick. A sickle-shaped horn that looks like it could slice anything it touches. Attach it to a weapon to vastly increase its attack power, or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. Oh, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. We must conceal our movements. We're going full stealth. Full stealth in this one. It's a quiet little village. Told you they never see us coming. We're taking this way. We're doing this thing the smart way. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, take it back. I take it back. Stealth is over, but we got a decent amount of stealth in there. Unfortunately, he's ruined our plans in the element of surprise. Just had to blow the whistle. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. Got to use those puff shrooms for something. And I really just don't have the urge to fight. Wow. I almost feel bad for them. They didn't stand a chance at all. Perfect. This is actually really fun. This is really fun. Just taking out these monster forces like an absolute ninja. They never saw us coming. This is the stealthiest I think we've ever been in any interaction. A roasted porgy. The soft and fluffy texture of this seafaring fish has been enhanced by roasting it over an open fire. The crisp, aromatic skin is particularly delicious. And a boat oar. That's cool. All right. Now, there's obviously probably areas that, you know, we definitely could explore. I don't know if any of these boxes have anything in them, but... I got some arrows. Alright. Now, I would assume that the rest of the forces are likely on the boat. And so we will finish this exactly the way we began it. Like an absolute ninja. At least until someone spots us. I really wish we had bomb arrows. We just destroyed this entire boat right here. Right here and now. But that's alright. Instead, we will... We may not have bomb arrows, but what we do have is the element of surprise. Beautiful. They'd never know we were here. You know what we've never used? We've never used the muddle ones. Are those good? I guess one way to find out. Maybe they can fight each other. Maybe they can all fight him. This is awesome. I've never thought of using this sort of play style, but this probably would be a much smarter way to fight. Just allow them to fight each other, and then we'll take on the big guy. Seems simple enough. I guess they don't want to fight anymore. All right, well, no problem. We'll do all this without breaking a sweat. This might be my most successful fight ever. You know, we're not even going to waste it. We're not even going to waste our energy. almost ruined it for us. Toolin, why would you do that? Why would you do that, Toolin? You're about to get cut from the roster. That is bananas. That is wild behavior. And a silver boss bokoblin horn. A circular serrated horn. Actually looks pretty cool. The neatly tied strap contains arcane power. Attach it to a weapon to vastly increase attack power or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. I wonder what the elixir would actually do. You know what I mean? Like, would the elixir that we make with that item actually help us? Toolin really blew all of our stuff off the boat. Like, in what world was that a good idea? Now we'll finish it. Wow, so there's still one more left. Imagine that. I really thought that was it. All right, now where would the last one be? I kind of checked. We checked over there. I don't know how far these enemies would be hanging out. It looks like there's only one more. It's always the worst thing when it's just one more enemy you have to find. I have no idea why there is an enemy inside the well. That's bananas. Absolutely bananas. The one monster. We spent half an hour looking for this monster, by the way. The monsters are gone? Oi! It's safe to come out. Huh? Those horrible monsters they're all gone. Every last one of them. I saw everything from the house where I was hiding. That lone warrior type showed up out of nowhere and took out every monster in the village all by himself. So you look like a strong breeze could blow you over, but you are solid as stone. Knew it the moment I saw you. Oh. We could do nothing but watch while monsters overran our village. If you hadn't shown up, our home might have been damaged beyond repair. Oh. The good news is not all of the houses have been destroyed. If we work together, I'm sure we can rebuild. I'll fix up all the houses and the monsters destroyed. The kid's act of chivalry has lit a fire under me. I'm ready to get back to work. Oh. Oh. But I don't have anything to give you as a reward, not with our village in shambles. Of course, once the village is rebuilt, we'll be sure to show you just how warm our hospitality can be. Yes, I'm hopeful we can repay you for all you've done one day eventually. Lurelin Village has been given a chance at a fresh start. So get ready, because old Bolson here is going to keep you busy until this village is rebuilt. Ruffian-infested village. We have a lot of two-handed weapons, unfortunately. There's not a lot of we got a lot of two-handed weapons. All right. So now it seems like Project Rebuild Lurelin has begun. And while finding that last enemy took a lot more time out of this episode than I would have liked, probably had to cut a lot of that out. Yeah, it seems like Seems like we did manage to save the village. And now it seems like we'll just need to give them time to rebuild before we can return and potentially see what this village looks like when it's thriving. Not sure how they're going to get this pirate ship out of the way, but now that the pirates are gone, even the air itself feels clean again. Truly, I can't thank you enough. The way you fought those pirates, it was incredible, awe-inspiring. Now that you've driven them out, it's my turn to get to work. Yes, the pirates may be gone, but that doesn't mean we can roll out the welcome mat yet. We have to do something about the state of the village, or no one will return home.
Oh.
Don't you worry. I might not look it, but I know a thing or two about construction. Besides, I owe you. No, I owe this whole village for taking me in. And I pay my debt. It's kind of my thing. Also, this village has charm. I can't wait to restore the restaurant and the lucky treasure shop to their former glory. Materials might be an issue though, so I'm going to need a large amount of logs and Hylian rice. Alright, how can we help? Oh, I appreciate the offer, bud. You've already done so much. You drove all the pirates away. I couldn't ask an outsider to go to so much trouble for us.
Oh.
If he's offering to help, who are we to say no? As of today, you and me are pals. And because we're pals, I'm going to let you help me. Now that that's decided, I'm going to briefly go over everything on our to-do list. First, we're going to rebuild each destroyed building's foundation. So let's see. 15 logs. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Hi. Oh. Oh.
All right, here's the Hylian rice. Charming buildings.
Oh. Ah. Oh.
So do we not have 15 logs? Are you kidding? Oh boy. It's always a fetch quest. I don't know what we're... Yeah, we do have 15.
Ah. Oh. Oh.
How much Hylian rice do we have? Honestly, I don't even know if we have any. We have 1. So we need 15 Hylian rice. We need logs and Hylian rice to help build Lurelin Village. Alright, well, unfortunately, I thought that I never expected to find Lurelin in this state, nor did I expect it to be infested with pirates, nor did I expect it to include one particular bokoblin that was inside the well, which I think is just such a frustrating design choice because there's no way I was looking in here for one lone soldier. Anyway, that took us about 35 minutes to figure out. Finally figured it out. It was right there. Anyway, it now seems like we need to collect a bunch of stuff. Hylian rice. We got to collect logs. And so our journey to repair and rebuild Lurelin Village is far from over. And so in the next episode, before we dive into the events of whatever we do next, maybe more side quests or things before we hit Gerudo, we'll be helping Lurelin Village rebuild. However, that unfortunately will have to wait until the next episode because it is currently very late and the fight for Lurelin took a lot out of me. And so we'll come back fresh in the next episode. We'll repair Lurelin Village. We'll see what the rest of this area is like when it's fully alive and thriving, and we'll go from there. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to support, a great free way to do so is by dropping a like on this video, comment down below, subscribe if you're new here and you enjoy cozy commentary for reviewing pleasure. I'm going to sit here and try to figure out a game plan for Lurelin Village, how we're going to acquire Hylian rice, where we're going to find these logs from, and hopefully we'll get things running in the next episode. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.